You tell me I need to do something for you, and I do it, and you still bitch at me.
No, this is your problem.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna okay. Now we're pointing out problems.
No, this is you. We're talking like what?
How come you didn't reply to the comment? How come you didn't talk about it? Fuck you, dude. You do it.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you, dude.
This is why my phone dies all the time.
Good.
Because
I hope you are like your phone.
Shit.
I hope you're exactly like your phone.
And have your Facebook feed brought up so you can fucking read this.
You can read? Oh, awesome, dude.
Oh
I had no idea.
I can't wait to go to bed.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Fuck off.
Say it.
Love you too.
Okay. Now we're good. Welcome to Dolts Podcast.
We're back.
Session 3.
Yeah. This should be the last session.
Okay. If you're gay.
I kind of wanted to get some. I haven't got any sleep, dude. The last 2 nights, I've got.
Yeah, no, dude.
2 hours of sleep both nights. It is awful. I don't know what's
I'm doing this for you.
No, you're not. No,
yeah,
you're not.
For you.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you weren't doing this right now, you'd still be at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't lie to me.
No, I actually
do this for you. This is the other way around.
No, I had an opportunity to just stay out of the bar, but I did not. I came home. I made dinner. I mean, spaghetti and corn. I'm not like making a fucking feast, but I made spaghetti, you know. I watched a great special. Anthony Jeselnik.
Jeselnik or Jeselnik? Chislick.
I immediately regret this decision.
I don't know either. I honestly don't know. I know who you're talking about. I don't know
Jeselnik.
What his last name is. Don't know.
Jizzonik.
Jizzonik. Whatever.
No, his special was great. The problem is that guy is too attractive to be a comedian.
Okay.
We
need more Shane Gillis's.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Do you ever see like Chris Pine? Have you seen a better looking guy of all time?
I've probably seen him then. He's in movies, right?
Horrible Bosses 2.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
The guy that was a kidnappee. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And he's funny.
He's probably got a nice hog. I honestly wish people like that had like a small dick. I'm not wishing them like on a 3-inch dick, but I just want you to have a small dick.
Yeah. I mean, here I am.
What's the retards? Why don't they get small dicks?
An abject mediocrity. Yeah. And I got a medium dick. Like,
just
give me 3 months with a huge dick.
Does it need to be huge or just bigger? Right.
I would say like better than like if a girl sees me, like, okay, he's 6'2",
in shape.
Yeah, gonna be a prize. And then they get like Dan DeVito's dick. It's like, you know, they're still happy because they're with me and I paid for shit. But like, I'm not bringing home a Tony. You know, I'm like, hey, this one's for the Gipper. I'm not getting awards for it. You know.
How did we go from segueing the last show to dicks?
Don't know, but you started it. So
I did not.
No, here we are.
How did you bring up Chris Pine?
I just think he's super attractive.
Yeah, but where did that come from?
Anthony Jeselnik. I saw his special. Okay. It's really good, but Anthony Jeselnik is starting to look like Chris Pine more than Chris Pine's looking like Chris Pine right now.
Okay.
Chris Pine's on the sunset. Anthony Jeselnik is on the upset. And
wait, wouldn't that be sunrise?
No, Chris Pine is looking like an old Chris Pine. Jeselnik is a morose comic, dare I say. Nope. And he's looking like a better looking Chris Pine than Chris Pine. Daryl, go ahead.
You said,
Don't remember.
run it back. Stop this and go back 45 seconds.
Nope.
You said one of those dudes is looking like the sunset, while the other guy is looking like the upset.
Yeah, no.
You mean
Sunsetting.
the sun setting. You mean the other guy is sunrise.
Oh, I think upset still works.
I'm
Right?
gonna say no. No, it
Okay,
doesn't.
fine. Forgot with the verb police. Fucking nerd. Anyways, yeah, the guy's fucking like he's funny and he's like his humor is dark as fuck.
I love
And
that.
he's
shit, though.
yeah, he's like good looking. You're like, God
I
damn.
always have a fucking great one-liner when somebody says something, but guess what? It's the wrong crowd.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
it.
fuck,
That's it.
that got wasted. I've had some really fucking good ones around my dad, and I've seen fucking beer come out of his nose, and his hand go up, and I'm like, Dad, where'd you come from? You got, you understood that
Yeah,
reference?
you finally
And
hit.
I'm like,
yeah.
it hit. And then Chris is like, why the fuck would you say that? I'm like, my dad's still cleaning beer off his fucking chin.
Yeah.
That was funny. But then, like, around Chris's sister and her mom and her aunt
Oh,
yesterday, I was like, I'm biting my tongue, and they are throwing softball after softball. I'm like, I am about to Aaron Judge this shit. And then I'm going, like, I can't because it's going to literally go in and zip right back out there. I'm like,
I had
fuck,
this thing with my wife.
why?
My wife.
Live. Oh, here we go.
Like my wife.
I think I'm a pretty funny guy.
I do too.
Thank you. So I'll come upstairs with like a hot 5. And I'm just like, and this and that, whatever. I'm dropping dimes, dude. Nothing.
I know.
Nothing. And then we'll go out, hang out with some people, and some guy will come up with some nonsensical, like office humor stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like,
The printer did just printed in black and white when I picked color. LOL.
and she is fucking almost crying,
Just
laughing.
stepping in cum,
Yeah.
dripping out of her pussy. And then
Yeah.
they're like,
I'm like, dude, every day of your life for 16 years, I'm giving you bars, dude. I'm fucking whatever. I'm crushing it. And this guy's funny. It makes you almost not trust the person you're with. Not because of the sexy stuff. I don't think she's cheating on me. Probably is. I would. But
there's been times
when you think some asshole's funny and you're with me and you never laugh,
yeah.
well,
I wonder
what's
what
up with
I'm
that?
doing. And I have stupid, corny ass shit I say to Chris all the time.
Sure.
Something will happen and I'll just be like, and I start giggling. And she's like, why? Why do you have to go there? I'm like, I haven't changed in 17 years.
Funny
I'm
to
not
me.
gonna. I giggled about it.
Sure.
So
Funny to me should be kind of funny to you
she
because
made a joke today and I laughed. I didn't laugh. And she goes, what the fuck? She goes, that was funny. She goes, but when you do it, and I'm like, it's still funny. And I go, I just didn't want to give you props because you got me there. So we both laughed.
You
But
did
then there was
the
times,
dog in the dog pit.
she got me. It was funny. But I didn't want to give her props. I'm like, because when I say shit like that, you don't laugh.
Mhm.
So I'm not laughing now. But there's been times I know we've had some absolute pissers on this show.
Sure.
And I'll go back and watch it. I'm like, and I fast forward to the point I fucking finally get there and I hit play. I'm like, watch this. You and I can barely talk because we can't breathe.
We're laughing. Yeah.
So the shit's coming out of her mouth
Yeah.
quickly, on point, on schedule. Everything is fucking
Not
hilarious.
scripted.
Not a reaction out of her.
Nothing.
And
Yeah.
I'm just going,
Yeah.
But
And
then I get it when, and I know this, and I don't do it on purpose or anything. But when I go to the bar or I'm out drinking with people,
Mhm.
like when I went to my cousin's for my aunt's 75th birthday this summer, and I'm out there and something gets said, and I make a fucking quick little joke.
Sure.
Fucking look around, everybody's smiling and fucking laughing. Like
Dying.
every word's coming
Yeah.
out. We're playing euchre and something goes wrong, and I just blurt something out. The whole table's in fucking tears.
Sure.
And I'm looking around and I see that, and I see what happened at Vinny's every morning. The fucking everybody's laughing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I'm funny,
Yeah.
but I don't force it. You find that spot, you hit
Find
it,
your
and then you
way.
sit
Yeah.
back.
Sure.
And you wait for somebody else to do it, and then it's
Because
somebody
if you
else.
force it,
I laugh too.
you will fuck it up.
For one, you'll fuck it up, and two, it looks like you're trying too hard to make friends and be funny with everybody.
Sure. Yeah. The worst is when a friend goes, "Oh, you gotta meet Chris. He is so funny." And then you get this weird pressure to be funny.
yeah.
You know,
I don't wanna
I'm
do
like
that.
fucking like got a hat and cane.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't work.
The vaudeville music's playing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing all that shit. It doesn't work.
Fuck no. I'm sorry, we're not on all the time. We're on a lot. And we hit home runs a
I
lot.
think we do good.
And there's a lot of people that know when you come to town and we're going to be at Queen of Heaven, we're going to be at Vinny's, we're going to be somewhere. People come out because they know it's going to fucking be funny.
It's going to be
and
great.
we're not going to have a bad time. We're
No.
not. But, watch out, microphone.
My buddy Zach asked Miles,
Spears.
he's like, "Hey, have you ever been on the podcast?" And Miles goes, "Well, no, because I would feel weird about trying to be funny."
You know, dude.
I'm like, "Well, yeah, well, that's the worst place to be. Like,
Yeah.
the best place to be is just talk, and then we'll find our way to being racist.
We'll just go guide you down that river. We're eventually gonna get to the waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah.
When everything comes apart.
But dude, I will come upstairs like full of piss and vinegar.
Yes.
And be like, and then this, and then that, and then whatever. And I'll wrap it back to the first, like it's a solid set. Like if I did open mic, crushing. And she's like, nah. And then we'll be out with some fucking nerd and he'll say something, cackle like what the fuck is that? You're with a legend. I'm a legit legend. Literally, this podcast, 25,000 people ish listen to our shit.
That number blows my wife and daughter's mind. When I told them that, they're like, "There's no fucking way." I'm like, "Chris sees the numbers." I go, "He has no reason to inflate them because why? What does that do for us? Nothing." It's like lying about your golf cart. It's like lying about your golf score. It doesn't help you.
Yes. Spotify numbers were at 4% of what our actual numbers are. And I was thinking, like, okay, great. We got 100 people on Spotify that listen to us.
Yeah, 4%. Sure. Great.
But that's times whatever.
The big number.
So for some fucking reason, and maybe
thank you to whoever listens to this shit show.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Maybe it's 10 seconds. Maybe it's an hour. Maybe it's 30 minutes. Who cares?
Yeah.
Some people watch our shit. Fine. Great. But I'm the same person I am here, less drunk, in the kitchen, and I'm fucking dropping fucking dimes, son. And I get nothing.
I know.
And then you go like, then you get the, well, why are you going out? Because I want to be able to say something and get feedback. You know, I'm empty inside. I'm dying. You know? Yeah. I don't like me, but some people like me. And because some people like me, that makes me like me. I'm going to go do that. Instead of like,
I mentioned I might go to Vinny's tomorrow for the Ohio State game. Chris is like, why? I says, for one, I've never been home for it. And number two,
good move. Yeah.
I am not going to be the person anybody wants to be around. tomorrow.
Sure.
I'm pretty much accepting the ass kicking that's coming. Something wild could happen tomorrow and we could win and I could celebrate with my family.
I think anything below a 20-point loss is going to be a victory.
I took Michigan into points.
Yeah.
I think
What are they getting?
20 and a half.
Yeah.
I took the points.
I say a 17-point loss
it's a rivalry game, and we have nothing to lose, and Ohio State has everything to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, and I was like, I swear in the house when something goes wrong, the kids, the dogs, whatever, but the level that you're going to hear tomorrow
Sure.
is going to be beyond comprehension.
What time's
and I don't want noon. And I'm like, I don't want my kids around for this.
Yeah.
I go just like last year when I went to Vinny's to watch the Alabama game. And I didn't want to be here for the championship game. I literally was trying to book a flight to Houston. And I was going to go to Vinny's that night. And you told me to stay home with the kids to enjoy that moment with them.
Miserable asshole.
But why? And I'm like, I love you guys. And I love the fact that everybody's all in on our team. And that's great. Tomorrow is not the day you want to be around me.
Yeah.
I am going to be a fucking miserable pile of shit.
Yeah. Same thing. So
even though right now at midnight or 12:30, I know what's coming.
Yeah.
In the next 12 to 15 hours.
It's going to be an ass kicking, but it's good to me, for you, my friend. It's going to be a reloading.
Dude, we are the monster is already being built in Ann Arbor for next year. This is a down year, and you know what? The last 3 years have been great.
Sometimes you got to take one on the chin. And just
we're taking it this year.
Yeah,
we took it by everybody.
Yeah,
I saw 3-4 losses this year. We're at 5, about to catch number 6.
Yeah,
is what it is. Even my Ohio State friends they're not even talking shit because they know they're gonna fucking steamroll us tomorrow. But we can do the funniest thing ever and find a nut and beat those guys and ruin their season because they're all planning on going to Indy next weekend. And next thing you know, they're not in the Big Ten championship.
How's this?
They will lose their shit.
If Michigan gets invited to the music.
Do you have a beehive in your house that just stung the shit out of your tongue?
No, I just have a fat tongue. Long dick.
Oh, okay.
Not fat. If Michigan gets invited to the Music City Bowl, 3 hours away, direct flight. Come on there. Now.
I don't know where they're going to go at 6-6. It ain't going to be a good bowl. I'll tell you that.
Nashville.
I don't know where it's going to end up.
Nashville doesn't care about viewers. They care about people that would travel.
Whoever the TV sponsor is for that game does care about that.
And
Michigan does travel well.
Yeah. So
very well.
If they go to Nashville, I'll drive down.
Yeah. Charlie were supposed to go to Indy next weekend because he's in Denver next week for a conference and he's coming home and he's like, I can change my flight, fly into Indy.
You can actually track the hepatitis infections by his flight schedules. I hate that guy so much.
What does that have to do with anything?
He stole my dream girl. I love her. She had dark nipples. It was great.
All right, so we're 20 minutes late on our segue here.
Sure. Go ahead.
We hinted at this last week.
Hit it?
Must have been last week. Hinted. I said hinted.
Okay.
I said it fast. I like that.
Nice.
We were talking about NFL football, this, that, and everything. So I had it written on the board, so it had to be last week.
Yes.
We got into the names of the NFL teams, the team names.
Okay.
And we're like, we should talk about whether or not the team names fit the area/region they are from.
Sure.
And we're going to make fun of a lot of this. And Chris's you might have a little bit of origin on these as we go through this. So we're going to go in alphabetical order.
Okay.
First up is Arizona, named after, it's a state name, The Cardinals. What do Cardinals have to do with Arizona? Do you know? I don't know.
I don't know.
So
is it they were the St. Louis Cardinals,
which
right?
The LA Rams.
So I know for a fact, living near St. Louis, there is a fuckload of Cardinals.
The bird.
But, yes.
So that was one thing I want to know. Is that like their state bird?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Could
Arizona State Board.
Yeah.
If I could type, it'd be awesome. Arizona State bird. Whew. No, so the Arizona state bird is a cactus wren.
Okay, so I wonder where the cardinal name came from.
The cardinal came from St. Louis, but I think they were originally the Chicago Cardinals, right?
You're confusing this with baseball, right?
Oh, okay. NFL Cardinal.
This is going to be a 2-hour show by the time we get done with this shit show.
That's what Cardinal. Card.
I got a great Wikipedia thing here, but it doesn't give me that sort of stuff unless I expand it. I can't expand it.
Oh, origin. Original city. Okay. Okay. So the oh boy.
Yes, let's go. Okay.
The Arizona the Arizona Cardinals original city was Chicago, Illinois, where the team was founded in 1898 as the Morgan Athletic Club. Okay. Chris O'Brien, a Chicago painting and building contractor, established the Morgan Athletic Club as an amateur football team. This is in 1898.
Okay. Let's just.
Okay. The team, 1920, fast forwarding, because Joe's impatient.
Well, yeah, we don't have 5 minutes to spend on every team because this is going to be a fucking 7
In 1920, the team joined the NFL as the Chicago Cardinals.
Okay.
Won their only 2 NFL championships in 1925 and 1947.
The NFL wasn't created back then, was it?
It was.
Okay.
It was NFL, AFL. It was NFL for a long time, then AFL startup, and then they merged. In 1960, the team moved to St. Louis, where they were known as the Football Cardinals, the Gridbirds, kind of a cool name, or the Big Red.
Okay.
Pretty cool name. The team moved in 1988 to Phoenix, where they were known as the Phoenix Cardinals from 88 to 93.
So nothing to do with St. Louis.
Well, they were in St. Louis.
Okay.
1960, they were in St. Louis. 1988, they moved to Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think it was all that long ago. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. See? Now you're learning shit.
Right, yeah.
Now you're being
supportive.
supportive.
That's what we're doing here. We're teaching you guys things.
Next team. What do you got?
So we really don't know why they're called the Cardinals. And since the team is named after a state, they play in Glendale.
Okay, so hold on. So let's look up Illinois State Bird.
Because your baseball team's named after that.
Sure. So the Illinois State Bird is the Cardinals.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
So that's where it started, and they just took the name with them when they moved.
Sure.
So the Arizona Cardinals team name is not affiliated with where they're from.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one check.
Sure.
All right. Team number 2, Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Atlanta is in Georgia. and they actually do play in their home city. The Atlanta Falcons do play in Atlanta, Georgia. So why the Falcons is a bird of prey? Badass.
Yeah, and they are faster than any animal on the planet. Although
there's one species of falcon, and if I may interject with, I think the wisdom we're looking for, I think the fastest bird is the peregrine falcon.
yes, still a falcon.
Yeah, still a falcon, but
Yeah.
it's yeah. I think I remember hearing that on some sort of TV show when I was
So
younger.
the Atlanta Falcons
Stuck with me.
are named after the falcon because a school teacher from Griffin, Georgia, Julia Elliott, won a contest to name the new NFL franchise in 1965. It fits.
Okay.
Some bitch said Falcons. Are there a lot of Falcons in Atlanta? Are there Falcons in Atlanta?
So they got their Arizona got their team name because it was a state bird while they were in St. Louis, and it just stuck with them.
Yeah. So
And they
peregrine falcons. These falcons are known for being the world's fastest birds, reaching speeds of over 200 miles per hour. Good job.
Stupid, dude.
I know.
So
They have
insane.
long and pointed wings and a narrow tail. Peregrine falcons have adopted well to city life, nesting in high rises. Atlanta has been a nesting hotspot for peregrines since 1996. Hold on.
Does it check? Does this check a box?
It does, but
All right.
Atlanta's been a hotspot since 1996 for peregrine falcons. This bitch named it in 1968.
Yeah, which she just picked a name out of a hat. Why did I
Sure,
keep doing that?
maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. She won a contest. All right,
I
great.
think it fits. Yeah.
Okay.
It fits. Yeah.
You're gonna love this one because it's gonna be a little bit of history, or this is how you think this is going. Team number 3 is the Baltimore Ravens.
Love it.
Baltimore Ravens do play in their home city of Baltimore, Maryland.
Mm-hmm. Peregrine.
What?
Peregrine falcons.
They play in Baltimore, Maryland. So the Ravens in Baltimore, wasn't there a favorite famous like poet guy, writer? Lived there.
Poe.
3 names. He wrote a sonnet about Raven.
Sonnet, great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does he have anything to do with that?
Well, the fact that he died in an alley, in a gutter, drunk and with no money, which is really what Baltimore is. Remember when I tried to take you guys to go find his house?
No. Things I remember about Baltimore was Section 8. The Zulu Nation was at our hotel. I watched you try to clean the Inner Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Tracy and I got outed at Howl at the Moon for knowing all the words to Salt and Pepper's Shoop.
Do you remember when the police stopped us and said, "What are you doing?" And
we also stopped a bank robbery in
yeah.
Baltimore while we were drunk. We assisted with the bank robbery.
The Ravens are named after Edgar Allan Poe.
For real, though. This is real?
Yeah, the Ravens.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. That fits.
Okay.
That fits more than probably any city ever. I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay. Because you just wonder, hey, you're going to start a football team, and don't you? We talked about. I think this is how this whole thing came up. We're talking about like team names, like the Bulldogs. Like there's 50 teams in college football named after those, and
Cougars,
then Panthers, and Cougars, shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you get an expansion team, I think nowadays you kind of want us to pay homage to the city that you're in.
Yeah, I get it.
And I think back in the day, you kind of wanted a ferocious team name that would
Bears.
scare people's
Yeah,
names.
Bears.
Scare people. All right.
Sure.
So there's Baltimore. Now we are on to your beloved Buffalo Bills. Oh, I know where this stemmed from. Was somebody put up a list of they ranked the top, I think there's only 14 teams in the NFL or 15 or 16, 14 or 16 teams in the NFL named after an animal. And they ranked them from who would win in fights from top to bottom.
Fair.
This is how we got on it. And we were trying to wonder if the team name fits where they're from. Okay, so now we're at the Buffalo Bills.
All right, so let's.
A Buffalo would beat all these. That's not what this is. This is your team name. You
Let's
are the
start
Bills.
with the name Buffalo.
No.
Hold on. Buffalo is actually named after, you would think, buffaloes, right?
Yes, Chris, that's what you would think.
The name actually stems from the French beautiful river. Beau, beautiful, flow, river.
Most of Buffalo is south of the Niagara River.
Sure, but Buffalo is actually named after a French description of the place.
Okay.
A beautiful river.
So
The Niagara River.
Whoever fucking named
Never
gonna say that.
And give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
So there used to be You Ain't Black. Sorry.
Thank God that's gone.
So thank God he's gone.
Yeah, just another month.
However, Buffalo Bills is based off of Buffalo Bill. Cool.
Not Wild Bill Hickok, who would have been cool. This Buffalo Bill's a little dicey.
Yeah, showman.
Sure.
Buffalo Bill
you will.
actually brought through his cavalcade Calamity Jane to Buffalo, New York, who was a notorious drunk, got arrested, and spent the whole rest of the day drinking with the Buffalo Police Department. Pretty awesome.
We did talk about her once.
Yeah. I don't know why the Bills had a bison on it, because I don't know that bisons were indicative
to
of
this.
The
They're
area.
not. I mean, we have some down like Ellicottville. There's like
Sure.
one herd of them there, and that's it. They're nowhere else here.
Yeah, but they were
Like none of it makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're playing off the name.
So I would say the Bills
Does not fit.
does not fit. No.
And the Bills do not play in their city name. They do play in Orchard Park, New York, which is
It's not as bad as the New York Giants and New York
okay.
Jets.
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that yet. Okay. I know there's only one NFL team in New York, and it's the Bills. Okay. Moving on.
New England Patriots.
Moving on,
Okay.
Chris. Moving
Okay.
on to the next team, Carolina Panthers, named after a state.
Sure.
They play in Charlotte. I wonder how they pick where the team's going to play.
Okay, so
in a state
are
okay.
there Panthers?
Wait. Did I do? Oh, I only need this one screen. Fuck off. All right. Bye-bye.
And
Yeah.
Carolina.
Carolina Panthers, they're another. I mean, we can sit here and call most of these teams expansion teams once the AFL and NFL merged and whatever. But
are there Panthers in Carolina? There are no Panthers in Carolina.
So this is most likely a case of a team of being awarded a franchise and wanting a cool, somewhat scary animal that would
pretty awesome.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Blacks?
Invite. Oh boy. Invoke fear into an opponent. Hey, we're
Yeah,
playing the
Blacks.
Panthers. You know.
They should have been the Carolina Blacks.
Okay. And this episode is going to end early. Okay.
No, but okay, so there's no historical evidence of Carolina having a subspecies of panther.
Okay. So Panthers does not fit Carolina. That was just going for an intimidating name.
Now they could have been the Carolina Coyotes. Equally fucked up.
Panthers is a little more fierce, I would say.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But Carolina Panthers. Now, way back in the day, there was Jaguars
Yeah, they're down
in
list
the
here.
Carolinas.
Okay.
There's already a Jaguars team. So we just
They came after Carolina.
Yeah. So Carolina was like, we just want the fucking like a scary cat.
Yeah.
Can we
Fair
be
enough, man.
Mountain lions? No.
No.
That guy's fucking kids. So we're gonna be the Panthers.
Yeah. All right.
No Panthers.
So
Next.
they don't fit. They don't fit.
No, they don't.
I think we're gonna have a little run of do not fit here. Next team, Cincinnati Bengals, play in the state of Ohio, and they do play in
Okay.
their town, in the city they are named after.
Yes.
So the Bengals. Are there Bengal Tigers in Ohio? There are not. I think this is another case, just like the Panthers. They are named after an intimidating animal to strike fear in their opponent. Moving on, right?
Hold on.
There's probably only Bengal Tigers in Cincy are in a zoo.
Okay, so they're saying yes, but
No, I'm saying no. Been on Ohio numerous times, and I've only seen cougars and white trash.
no. There has never been a recorded history of the Bengals being in Cincinnati. Although
Also,
top 3 helmets.
well, I was just gonna say that probably one of the coolest fucking helmets going.
Yeah. Give it to them.
Okay. Dude, this gives you the kind of turf they play on, the kind of roof, what year the stadium opened, and the last column's refs. And I'm like, I wonder if that's like how many refs came from that city or state. So, all right. On to one of the most lackluster teams, logos, and mascots ever. Cleveland Browns. So their helmets have
obviously
0 decals.
All brown.
So, yep, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have 0 decals. They have a brown helmet with like a white and black stripe down the middle. That's that. A couple years ago, they used to have just the logo of the helmet on at center field.
They're trying to trump it up a little bit.
So now they have trying to figure out how to see this. A weird version of a Keebler elf on their field. And I don't know where that came from.
No idea.
And I don't know what its name is. But it is creepy as fuck.
Sure. Yeah.
It is so hard. One, I do deal with autographed sports memorabilia. One, to find anybody worth putting their name on a Browns helmet. And number 2, actually moving one. Literally the only 2 that have been worth anything have been Joe Thomas.
Respect.
Yep. And Nick Chubb. That's it. Nobody wants those helmets.
And Nick Chubb was there for what, 3 years?
Yeah, maybe a couple more now. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's it. So Cleveland plays in Ohio. It's the worst state ever.
Well, they had some
they do play in their own hometown.
Jim Brown.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh, he's the other one that actually was garnishing. His helmets go for quite a bit of money.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
So the greatest,
One of the greatest running backs
I
ever.
still think Barry Sanders is the best of all time, but
Cleveland's the most populous city on Lake Erie.
yeah,
Wow. That's some little tidbit here when I covered over Cleveland. I did not know.
it's
Good
kind of
for
weird.
them. Yeah. It's a cool city. It's definitely getting better there.
It's trying.
Yeah, they're doing more than Buffalo is right now.
Sure.
You know, they used to be the mistake on the lake because it was, I mean, I used to go there in the 90s down in the
Ghost
party
town.
zones there. No, it was booming, but everything
really?
it was shit. Yeah, the area downtown, I was with the warehouse district. There's just bars. It was like Chippewa on crack.
Really?
But once you left that street, it was Section 8. It was not a place you wanted to be. But they've cleaned it up. They've sunk some money into it. I guess they're building that new fucking killer stadium that's actually gonna have a dome.
You gotta push some people out. You know? You gotta push some people out.
So the next team we have on our list,
Okay.
and I think so the Browns fit or don't fit?
Aptly named Paul Brown. I get it. It's fine.
Okay. Next team. And I'm already calling the fit ahead of time here. Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, love it.
Okay. Dallas, Texas. What do we know about Texas, buddy? Steers and queers, right?
Yep.
Yeah. How do you rope steers? Not with queers. With Cowboys.
Now, the Cowboys, if you have ever watched this movie, the Cowboys were a gang of outlaws that Wyatt Earp helped fucking crush. The Cowboys. Also, Dallas, first of all, Texas by itself was this weird area that was overrun by Native Americans. And until the Winston repeating rifle and also the Colt 45, we couldn't beat them. So Mexico basically said, fuck it, have Texas until we had guns. So Cowboys could be seen as kind of offensive to our Mexican viewers. But I think it's aptly named. I think Cowboys, sure. All good.
They play in Arlington, not in Dallas.
They do.
And Arlington's roughly 20. We're just gonna spitball us
30 miles out.
23 minutes, roughly anywhere. It would depend on what route you take, between 20 and 28 miles.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're outside of
Sure.
the city, which is fine. Okay.
It is kind of crazy that
So Dallas fits.
It's nuts that a state so big as Texas only has 2 teams.
I know, right? Yet we have big cities that have 2 teams.
Sure.
You know,
or allegedly New York has 3 teams. Not really.
Yep.
New Jersey is the size of my cock. Not big.
Wrong.
It has 2 teams.
All right. Moving on. We are on to the Denver Broncos.
Probably
A
the best.
Bronco is a wild horse, right?
Sure. Yeah.
An untamable horse, right?
Sure.
I think, or unbreakable or whatever.
Great name. Great name for a team.
They also play in the their namesake city in their stadium. Dude, we could. There's so many ways to go about this whole list. It would be fucking great to to write all the team names down, and then does the name fit? Do they reside in the city they're named after
Right.
and shit like that? It would be fucking fun to
If
do
we
that.
did show prep, sure.
Yeah,
But we-
and I don't have a giant. I do have a giant whiteboard. This fucking thing's 7 feet long, but I don't have enough room here to do it. But
I
that'd be
think
kind of cool.
Denver gets it right now. Denver, number one.
Would that
Denver
so the
Broncos.
Broncos fit for wild horses
For sure.
running around there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Is the Detroit Lions. Again, I'm going to lump these guys into the same category as the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And who was the team right behind them we talked about?
Gays.
The Bengals and the
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah.
Do we talk about the fucking Bears?
No, yeah.
We should have. We skipped them.
No, we did. I don't know.
All right.
No.
So we're going to go to Detroit. There are again no lions in Detroit except for at a zoo.
There might have been
I'm gonna go with a lot of this is no, dude.
back in the day,
I
but
don't think so. I'm gonna disagree with you, and that's fine.
here's
One of
what's
us
really
has
fucked
to be
up.
right, and it's gonna be me.
You're Henry Ford. You're part of the Henry Ford family. Why wouldn't you call them the Detroit Mustangs?
I was gonna say, just go with that.
Dude, like we have a breadwinner car.
Well, there's no horses running around Detroit back in the day, but no, the Ford family
Mustangs, bitch.
bought the team
Yeah.
and are building a team here, and they named it after a car. Plausible. We can go with
Sure.
it. Guess what?
Yeah.
At that point, the team
All day.
fits. It fits.
All day. All
Yes.
day.
So
Yeah.
Lions does not fit. Next team, my favorite team in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers.
It fits.
It fits, right?
Yeah. Same with Steelers. Fits.
Jesus Christ, dude. Can you just wait?
Sorry.
Okay. And they also play in their namesake city.
Yeah.
Houston Texans. This is the one we had some fun with a little bit.
It's tough.
It fits. Okay, because residents of Texas are called
Texans.
mailed it in.
Yeah.
I think they
Also,
absolutely mailed this
Houston
in.
Oilers. Aptly named, which
Yes.
became the Tennessee Titans. No Titans in Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah, no Giants there, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Texans actually is better than Dallas Cowboys for like a Texan fitting city.
Yeah, I mean it fits. It's just not much good. I mean, have you ever been to Houston? I heard it's
rad.
Houston also plays in Houston, Texas.
Sure.
In their namesake. I'm really a big fan of teams that are named after a city that play in that city. Don't know why. It's a little quirk. I like
I
it.
get it.
I'd like to know how many actually do in this list. Houston, Texas. Indianapolis Colts. You ever been to Indy?
I have.
I could see it overrun with wild horses. I could.
Sure.
I don't know if it's true or not.
But Lucas Oil,
That's the
to me, they should have been the Indianapolis Oilers.
Yeah. I have to agree with you with some of these names. I really wish those teams would have just stuck with it.
So Colts is like a baby horse, right?
Yeah, a little horse. I just heard a weird noise come from upstairs.
So, okay. So if you are going to buy a franchise and you're late to the game, fine. There's Broncos, horses that can't be tamed.
Yep.
You're going to go baby horses?
You're going to go little baby horses.
Seems a little
Because they're little rambunctious
Yeah.
guys,
It's
you
just a
know?
Colt. Yeah. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we won't. I think Colts are probably the gayest. No, dolphins are gay. Like
Dolphins fuck though.
Dolphins
Dolphins are also really
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I go Colts. Colts are probably the gayest NFL name of all time.
All right. They also play in their home city of
They do.
Indianapolis, that Lucas Oil Stadium. I don't know where they used to play before. I tried to look it up, and I got caught in a fucking whirlwind of bullshit, and I'm not digging through it. But that's another point I want to make for another time. Next on the list, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fits.
Are there Jaguars in Jackson?
There are. There's Jaguars in Florida. It fits. Now they're owned by a Saudi Arabian guy that obviously does give a fuck about winning.
He does.
Problem. He does. He's doing a bad job of it.
Jaguars have not been found in Florida since prehistoric times. You were incorrect in your assumption, sir.
Okay, sorry.
Well, then you go back, you go down to one more. If you're short on time, here's a quick answer to your question. There is evidence that a small number of Jaguars currently exist in Florida, likely dispersing from Mexico. Small numbers. Are there black Jaguars in Florida? Of course there are. They're everywhere.
Jaguars are the only immigrants that Florida wants from Mexico.
So we're going with Jacksonville does not fit.
Hey, dude, I believe our collaborate. Yeah, Rosalind, great, man. Hook it up. Cool.
I love it. Every week we get one, and it's usually after midnight.
Yeah. Rosalind.
The team that lives rent-free in Bills fans' heads now, the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, Jacksonville also plays in their namesake city. Kansas City Chiefs. Chief is a head Indian, correct?
Yes.
And back in the day, this was a way to honor and respect.
I agree.
The red people that we stole land from.
Allegedly.
Did you hear about the Redskins?
Allegedly.
What?
Did you hear about the Redskins? That this major fucking Indian tribe that has big time pull is literally suing them to get the name back. They
should.
They don't want them to be the football team. They don't want to be the Commanders. They want them back to be the Redskins. And I think that would be the sickest thing ever.
How do you, as a team, let's say,
it's not like these teams were fucking named in 2021 in the middle of everybody's feelings getting hurt.
Sure.
These fucking teams have been named for 50, 60, 70, 80 years.
So let's say that we have the Redskins.
I got
Bad, right? Bad.
Okay. Yes.
But the team mascot is a mascot that was actually made by a Native American person. It was signed off by his tribe. And then we go, you know what? It's racist. So we're going to go change the name to the Commanders. I would, if I was Native American, I would say, okay, wait, what did Commanders do to America? I think Commanders were in charge of leading armies that would have displaced our people, raped our women, smallpox blankets, you know? I think Commanders are the worst name to pick.
It was honestly, literally the fucking low-hanging fruit for them at that moment. Yeah. It was a knee-jerk reaction, absolute panic. What do we do?
Sure.
What do we do? What do we do? Like there was huge uproar here when Lancaster they were the Redskins. They had to change their fucking names to whatever. Iroquois, who's been the Chiefs forever, they had to change their name. All these teams change their names. I mean,
but East Ross can still be the Blue Devils. So we're the devil, but
we're
you
just
guys
blue,
need to
so we're
change it.
happy.
Yeah. Come on.
I don't think these stadium names are right. It still says Kansas City plays at Arrowhead, which is now like the Gaia, whatever.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's the Gaia.
I still think it's considered Arrowhead.
There's certain stadiums, it's certain teams. I will never, ever, ever, ever change.
Lambeau is Lambeau.
Lambeau's always going to be Lambeau. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. I don't care. Arrowhead in KC is always going to be Arrowhead. You can change that name. Even the Bills. Sorry.
Rich.
I mean, well, now, yes. Now that they're moving, it might be a little tough, but these places that have been just stayed the same, you want those, like Chicago, Soldier Field. Nothing like hearing Madden come on a Sunday saying we're up in Chicago at Soldier Field. It is snowing. It's 3 degrees here. It is this football.
The frozen tundra of Lambeau.
Yeah,
Field.
that's the shit you wanted to. You know, even the fucking Patriots. Where do they play?
Gaylord.
No, it's Gillette now, but what was it?
I have no idea.
Holy shit, I can't believe I'm drawing that by. But even the Dolphins, this is the Orange Bowl. When they shared it with Miami back in the day. Those were the places that just, Minnesota.
Joe Robbie.
Yeah, Joe Robbie, all that shit. Like Minnesota, the Astrodome, you know?
Yep.
Now I know these people are paying you fucking buku bucks to put their name on everything.
Great. It's fine. Get your money. It's fine. But like calling fucking the Bills field Highmark.
No, dude. And I don't care for the Bills.
I get it.
It was, I mean, I would love to see, a throwback to the Knox name.
Sure.
Rich Stadium, Ralph Wilson, stadium.
Or
all that shit was iconic and it fit and it was great.
Or the Ralph at Highmark.
Yeah. Oh, fine. Yeah. Yes. There you go. Just
give me an ampersand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that. I mean, these places are hard.
Pay tribute to
Gillette Bank Stadium, Gillette Stadium, Arrowhead Stadium, just like Everbank Stadium. Nobody associates anything with Everbank because we know when that thing runs out in 8 years, you're going to change it again.
Something else. Yeah.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Fuck, dude.
So the Raiders, and it has a picture of a
pirate.
Literal pirate with an eye patch, right?
Probably the best NFL mascot ever.
They obviously were in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Then moved to LA.
They were LA first.
Yeah, now they're in Vegas.
Then moved to Oakland.
They did the back and forth thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And when it was the Oakland Raiders, what was like Cleveland's got the dog pound? What was the Raiders thing in the end zone?
It
was scary as fuck.
It was like Star Wars-ish.
Yeah,
right?
Those people, like the Death Star, the black hole.
Black hole, yeah.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a scary place to be.
Crazy. There's a guy wearing spiky fucking shoulder pads.
Yeah, I would not want to go to a Raiders game. Not that I'm saying their fans are worse. It is a scary place to be because those people showed out for those games.
And then Al Davis was like, you know what, guys? We're going to move to Oakland. And then for a little bit, Oakland was like, yeah, we're going to go back to LA. Like, fucking Yo-Yo died, dude.
So, I mean, obviously Vegas threw a fucking $1 gazillion at him to come play there. They're $3 billion.
But Vegas Raiders
it plays a little, right?
It kind of hits, right? So,
all right, so we're going to the Chiefs hits.
Chiefs hits.
Raiders hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They play in Paradise, Nevada, which is, I mean, dude, Las Vegas is really not as big as you think it is.
It's right there.
It's like fucking small ass little suburb, and Paradise is
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
one street over.
It is.
Oh, these two are lumped together, so we'll just go with one. Los Angeles Rams started where? St. Louis?
I think they started somewhere else though. Okay. Where did the NFL Rams?
They moved to LA in 46.
Yeah. So the Rams were
Then they
founded.
moved to St. Louis.
The Rams were founded in 1936 in Cleveland.
Yeah.
In 1946, the team relocated to Los Angeles.
LA. To make room for Paul Brown's Cleveland Browns. So that one hits.
Okay.
No, we weren't quite 100% sure about that. I think we got
But
it.
Rams in general.
Yeah. So they're the LA Rams.
Still one of the best helmets of all time.
Yeah. Move this for Super Bowl. Lost to Steelers. In 94, they left Southern Cal and moved to St. Louis, becoming the St. Louis Ram.
Yep.
5 seasons later, they won a Super Bowl. Then they lost the Super Bowl.
They're like, yeet.
Yeah. 2015, they received approval from the other owners to move back to LA. All right. So they bounce back and forth.
What's weird is I'm seeing Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings were founded in Minneapolis. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
So the Rams started in LA, went to St. Louis, and went back to LA.
Yeah.
So a Ram is
via Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Cleveland was first for a few years.
Sure.
Then Paul Brown came in, swung his big dick, and said, "Get the fuck out."
It's kind of weird, though.
Yeah. All right. So the Rams. Ram is
It's a ram.
Yeah. It's like a giant, big ass goat with fucking curly horns that just is badass. So were there a lot of goats?
So I would say the Rams, like you think California mountainous.
Okay.
I would see that the Rams would play as a mascot. Great there.
Yeah.
But Cleveland?
No, it was weird.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'd say low. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck just happened, Daryl? Stop pressing buttons when you're drinking. Back to LA. There we are. LA. All right. So the Rams fits while they're in LA. They move to St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep the name. And I honestly think that's the way it should be.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, don't go through a whole rebrand. You are who you are. This is your identity, whatever. And they move back to LA and they keep the name. Okay. It stayed through.
Baltimore to Browns to Ravens, to me, kind of sacrilegious.
Yeah.
You know? But the Ravens actually had a good ownership, good GM, and they drafted Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Like, what the fuck? You know, so they're not the Browns.
No.
The Browns would have fucked it up.
Okay. So the Rams hits? Kinda.
I say medium.
Okay. All right. Let's go just
Great helmets.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit.
All right. Los Angeles Chargers.
I don't know that there's a better franchise that I'd want to be a part of.
So the name, the logo is fucking cool with the lightning bolt.
Yeah. Great.
But they were in
you're
LA.
in the States.
Then they went to San Diego.
Back to LA.
and then back to LA.
Yeah.
All right. So they just moved up and down the street.
Yeah. Up and down the coast.
So Chargers,
So
their
you're in a
logo
state.
is a lightning bolt.
You're in a state where right now they're telling people to have electric cars.
All right.
But if you charge your car, it's going to cause a brownout.
Yeah.
So little suspect. I give them like a A+ on the logo. And they can't do shit. Like,
Oh my.
if the Green Bay Packers are playing against the Chargers, are you really scared?
Yeah. Right now? Yeah. Hardball's over there, dude.
I get it.
But so we're talking team names, and does it fit the city? What is the Chargers? What does the lightning bolt mean? Is it because they have a lot of storms out there? Do they have electrical storms? Where did they come up with the name? Does it fit? I don't know.
They were the LA Chargers first.
Yeah.
And
Still the Chargers, San Diego Chargers,
and
LA Chargers.
the grid sucks. Hanging Jed.
We're talking
So
gazillion years later.
I'd say medium.
Okay. We're not saying yes. We're not saying no.
Medium.
So mediums. All right. Miami Dolphins.
Fits.
Easy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Easy. They play in Miami Gardens.
Yep.
They literally play in Miami. Okay, good.
They don't.
And now, here we are. Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota is a state name. They play
Fits.
in Minneapolis. This is how this whole fucking topic got started.
It fits.
Because you said a farmer knocked over a tree, found some rune stones,
Mm-hmm.
which suggested Vikings were in Minnesota.
Mhm.
Hence the name. This is how this whole topic
Yep.
got started last week.
Nice. I'm on it.
We don't need to
Yeah.
spend a lot of time on this because it
Nope.
hit. Bang.
Fits.
Check that box. The New England Patriots. Now, New England is not a state, it's an area, correct?
Right. And they're
Right.
out of Foxborough, which is way outside of Boston.
Yes. How
So their logo for a long time was like a Minuteman type shit. You're like 45 minutes out
from where?
from Boston.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because they were originally the Boston Patriots, right?
they were originally, yes. But you know, like a big city like that, like look at the Jets, look at the Giants, they go, oh fuck, we're gonna go play over here. It's easier, it's cheaper. I get it.
How far did you say?
45 minutes
29 miles. So it could be, yeah. Plausible.
traffic.
Plausible. Yeah, yep.
So I dig the name,
I think it fits.
dig the historical significance.
Yes.
Nice, dude.
That dude, I like that. I really that is of the teams that have been
It's
around.
aptly named.
Done. If the NFL says, hey, we're gonna award 2 expansion teams to 2 cities that have never had a team, come up with an original name and that's that.
Sure.
You know, but I do love the historical significance of some of these older teams that have been around since for fucking ever. I love
I don't like that they took like the white guy off the logo and now it's like some weird fucking P with a bird on it.
They changed it with the times. I
they
love the
gate
old
away from the fact that
the throwback with the Patriot guy hiking the ball. I love that helmet.
Yeah. And
There's
maybe let's reimagine that to a guy with a musket.
But we can't promote guns and we can't, you know.
Okay.
We can't do that because everybody has to be in their safe place.
But if you're fighting against the British, I would say,
and you're shooting those fuckers throwing tea in the harbor. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But now it's like some fucking weird bird with a guy's face on it.
I don't think it's a bird. I think it's the same guy, the Patriots face. I think they just took those hats and just kind of elongated it.
Yeah.
To make
It used to be a
short.
gay guy bending over, snapping a football.
There's nothing more. I
Wearing a
have
hat.
2 Tom Brady helmets. I have
Yeah.
the old school throwback Buccaneers one, the creamsicle one,
Mm-hmm.
where the guy's biting the fucking knife.
Yeah.
Never get rid of it.
rules.
I have the new Buccaneers helmet. I want to move that. I want to get a Tom Brady Michigan helmet. And then the third one, fucking Hurley just hit a Tom Brady flex helmet that had the throwback Patriots logo. That would be the 3 that I would love to fucking have. All right. So Patriots hits. Here's one that might, little discussion here. Okay. New England, like we said, is an area of the area up there. They were from Boston. They played Foxborough, half hour away. Okay. New Orleans Saints.
Hits.
And why is that?
Oh,
Whoops,
when the
wrong one.
Saints come marching in. Like it's all jazz, man.
So what is a saint?
Well, a saint would be English, which is weird.
Yeah, because
But the influence in New Orleans is French
a lot of French.
and Slavic slaves.
Now it's means.
That's where the word slave comes from.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Look it up.
I gotta get a beer. I'm not looking that up.
So the first slaves in the world were Slavic people. The first slaves, I hate to offend all my bald-headed, long nails friends.
Dude,
But-
we mean the lady from Wicked?
Yeah. So the first slaves in the world were Slavic. So the word slave actually comes from Slavic, which were, dare I say, white. So I can't wait for reparations, son. I'm getting both sides. 9% black, boom, cash money.
No. Just because it looks the same, it sounds the same, doesn't
Dude.
mean it's the same.
Dude, my people have suffered.
Your people have
I'm
not
on both sides of
suffered.
this
Nobody
conversation.
you know or
I'm
people
on
they
both
know
sides
were
of the table.
ever slaves. Stop.
Dude, I'm crushing it right now.
You're not. The only thing you're crushing is bourbon.
When I get reparations,
You're not
I
getting
want-
reparations.
hold on. No, I want this. Bitcoin. Boom.
All right. Saints hits.
Yeah.
Due to
Saints
things.
hits.
They also play in their hometown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here's what I like. Their
Tell me.
stadium is still called the Superdome, which
Mhm.
remember they put that up. It was
Yeah.
like one of the first megadomes.
It was
called the
the
Superdome.
Mercedes Superdome.
No, that's in Atlanta, you stupid fuck.
Really?
Yes, Superdome has been the Superdome. They have changed the name, but kept
They still
the,
call it Superdome.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
called the
cool.
Caesars. Caesars put their name on it, but they just said we're calling it the Caesars Superdome. I love that shit.
Yeah, nice.
Like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
you know, Rich Stadium at Highmark or the
Mhm.
Ralph
Yeah.
at Highmark.
Yep.
Fine. Keep some of that tradition.
Yeah.
All right.
Pay
so
attention.
Saints hits.
Yeah. Got it. Love it.
Now we are on to the 2 teams with New York in their name, but do not play in the state of New York due to the fact that New York City has 0 room to put in a football stadium.
Yeah.
So they moved it down the street into a state which is literally a fucking garbage dump.
Well,
the New
originally, I think
Football
the Giants
Giants.
did play at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, I'm allowed to touch these little things and the Meadowlands. There's another classic fucking stadium name.
Great
you
name.
know? Yeah.
Great name. Yeah.
Hang on.
But I think originally The New York Football Giants played at Yankee
Well,
Stadium.
the Yankees were named the Giants, right?
What?
Distinguish themselves from the professional baseball team of the same name. Hang on, let me click that link. The New York Giants.
Huh.
1883, as the New York Gothams became the Giants in 1885. Blah blah blah. They're the Dodgers now.
Mm.
Okay, I did know a little bit about that. They changed their name to the New York Football Giants in 37.
Love it. And they played where?
Baseball moved to San Francisco. Hang on. The G-Men and the Gents. I think that's a racial slang. Can't call people Gents anymore. History. What am I looking up?
Where do the Giants play first?
The Polo Grounds.
At I think they actually started playing in New York City. Which
right here.
fine.
Giants won their next championship in '56. The first year they began playing at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So in '56,
New York.
that was Frank Gifford's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they wanted to build a bigger stadium, not room in New York.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
because
you go across the river. Fine.
It's
But-
not far.
But they kept the fucking name though.
Yeah,
They're not the New York Giants.
they're the New Jersey Giants. We get it. Okay.
Y-
So
I'm not being a dick about it, but like
you are, because you're a Bills fan, and I know you guys want that title of being
I don't
the
care
only
about it.
team, and yeah, you do. Trust me, you do. I
Daryl,
know.
I
I know,
swear
bro.
on my friendship
I don't
with
care.
you.
You
I
know.
don't care.
You care.
But it's not correctly named.
Yeah, but guess what? The Bills are the only team from New York not to win a Super Bowl. Moving on.
Sure. It's fine. I accept it.
We have the New York Jets. So they also play in the same stadium as the Giants, which
Mhm.
also happens in LA, where the Rams and Chargers both play together. I'm going to be honest with you.
I hate it.
I do too.
I hate it.
If you have a city big enough to host two teams,
Yeah.
which there's not many,
LA
cities
and New York
in New York
would
that,
be
that
the,
can,
right.
yeah, that can do that sort of shit. You need different stadiums. They need their own locker rooms.
And don't want to speak out of turn here, but how did the Jets do on 9/11?
Okay. Well, I think they won both
I
towers.
think they crushed it.
They crushed more than it.
Yeah.
They were founded in '59 as the Titans of New York.
Uh-huh. Which I love when
They
they
began
retro
playing
uniforms. The Titan.
Yeah. And they
Crushed
began playing at the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan.
Mhm.
Again, the team's training facility was located at Hofstra University.
Nice.
Yeah. Again, it was one of those things where they outgrew whatever stadium they were
Mhm.
wanting to, and New York City just doesn't have the room.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's what happened with the Jets. But did the
So
Jets,
call them.
does the Giants name hit? We missed that
Yes. Giants hits.
for the reason of back in the '30s when they changed their name,
New York City was a giant.
the football Giants. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
What about the Jets? They came after the Giants.
60s jet technology.
Had risen.
Yeah.
There's
crushed
probably
it.
a little more plane traffic
Yeah.
in that area. And
Love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Love
All
it.
right. So
Yeah.
are we going it hits or is it medium?
It hits.
Okay.
However, it's not New York.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let it go, Elsa. Next team, Philadelphia Eagles. So far, all the teams play in the state that they are state/cities, except for the Giants and Jets.
Okay,
There you go,
thank
Bills
you.
fans. You guys
Thank
get
you.
your fucking roses, okay?
No, I'm not being a dick about it, but it's just
But
like
you are. Okay.
no. If
Fuck
my
no.
stadium's in Maryland and I say that I'm the New Hampshire fucking Democrats, like
What was that? Wow, those aren't even close.
yeah, Maine, New Hampshire,
They're
Vermont.
not close.
You know, okay. If I'm the Vermont
Maple syrups.
maple syrups, uh, but
Scissor.
but I'm playing in Maine. Like, come on, you're
Okay.
one state over.
All right, yeah. Dude, yeah, but you understand what's going on in New
You
York
get it,
City,
right?
right? There's no fucking room, dude. We get it.
If
All
I'm
right.
the North Carolina Bandits, but our stadium is in South Carolina, you would have a problem with that.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of room in North Carolina to put a stadium anywhere you want it to.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm
Dude.
saying you old ass curmudgeon would have a problem with it.
I would
would.
because you have plenty of room in North Carolina to build a stadium.
Okay. So
Literally anywhere. Where are you putting anything in New York City? Where?
in
Please?
the 30s. In the
Dude,
30s.
now, even now. Dude,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck back in the 30s. There was where the Polo Grounds and Yankee Stadium. Those were the only two places to hold sporting events.
Okay.
Where are you fucking putting something?
My sweet
You're
friend.
not.
My sweet listen to me. I love you
I'm tired of listening to you.
very much.
Terrible takes. We
But
gotta buzz through this.
you know for a fact that
There's only one New York team. And it's
no,
the Bills.
no, I'm not.
The Bills.
I'm not saying that. They would easily bulldoze everything.
Wrong.
In the 30s?
No.
In the 30s,
No.
after the Great Depression, when most of New York was literally destitute and garbage.
Okay.
They would have put a stadium there. They didn't.
They didn't.
It's a tax harbor.
So by the time they thought about it, it was already into the 60s and there's no room for it. Deal with
Dude.
it. Okay? Deal with it.
Dude.
You have your trophy, you have your little fucking trophy that goes at One Bills Drive.
Hey, buddy,
And
I don't
you're
care
great.
either way.
Next team, Philadelphia Eagles.
Love it. Great.
Does
Eagle.
it hit?
Amazing.
In
Yes.
Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Pretty plausible, right?
Yeah. Love it.
And an eagle is a badass animal. It is
Sure.
our country's fucking bird. It
Love it.
is the epitome of what the United States used to be.
Done.
Majestic, beautiful, and badass.
Because of hold on, wait a minute. God damn it. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I keep hearing my wife.
Shut up.
I hear.
I don't give a fuck about you right now.
It's great 'cause you never have.
Dude, I always give a fuck about you. I love you.
Dude, click the button.
I know. Hold on. Wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Now I know what it's like being Tanya trying to get laid by you.
I'm almost there. I came. Share screen.
Oh, hang on. I got to go back to the fucking podcast because I'm on a completely different page.
Yeah, bro.
I tried to do full screen. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Idiots elect that demented man. I will burn this whole fucking place to the ground. How did we get here?
I'm done.
I'm Don. Nice to meet ya. Having a little trouble with the fact I beat ya? I guess so. Music to my ears got me thirsty though. Ooh, good gushing. You done got me buzzing.
Please tell me that's way long. There's a longer version somewhere. I can listen to that for 3 fucking hours. Oh, that was fucking great.
Dude, if Trump was president, the Jets and the Giants would play in New York.
You don't know. You know where they'd play?
Where?
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square, the greatest arena.
They'd
In
have
all the
them on
world.
separate floors, and there only 20,000 people could go at a time.
Because it's $80,000 a ticket.
Yeah. All right. Eagles hits. They also play
Eagles
in
hit.
their namesake
Yeah. Yes.
city.
Love it.
Pittsburgh Steelers. This
Love
is
it.
easy.
Hits.
They
100%.
play in Pittsburgh.
Sure.
Again, let's just throwing this back to the old stadium names. Heinz Stadium.
Heinz Field.
Yeah, Heinz Field, right? Yep.
Yep.
It's now Acrisure. ACRI Stadium.
Okay.
No
Okay.
idea what Acrisure is.
Okay.
I imagine they paid.
It's all
20
insurance.
Yeah.
So all we try to do is to figure out
Where did Philly
insurance-wise.
used to play? Why am I drawing a blanket what their stadium used to be called? It's at the tip of my tongue.
War Memorial.
Oh.
It was something like that. Like a fucking aggressive.
Oh.
Lincoln.
Veteran Stadium.
Veterans. Yes.
Okay,
I was-
again,
I
another
was on it.
throwback
was
that I
close.
missed, and now
close.
it's Lincoln Financial because it's either fucking banks or insurance. That's all it
Yeah.
is. All right, so Steelers hits. San Francisco 49ers hits.
Oh, 1,000%.
All right.
Great. Love it. Although they're in Santa Cruz,
No, they're not.
they are.
They're not.
Okay, look it up.
I am, asshole. They play in Santa Clara.
Okay. And
Apologize.
How far is that from?
I'm trying to look that up right now.
It's about 48 minutes.
Is it really that far?
It's with traffic. Yeah, dude.
Why can't they just tell me this instead of giving me a link? I want the answer. Map your route. I don't want to do that. You're right. 49 minutes.
Yeah.
Taxi.
Yep.
Okay, so almost an hour. All right. Distance between San Francisco and Santa Clara is roughly 9 miles. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Traffic.
So far, that's
hours.
the farthest one
Yeah.
away from the namesake city. All right.
But I get, like, of course, Candlestick sucks.
Dude, it's such an iconic name, though.
It is, though, right?
All right, thank God we're almost at the end of this list. Seattle Seahawks
Love it.
hits, right?
Yeah. Love it.
Okay. They also play in their namesake city of Seattle, Washington. Tampa Bay Buccaneers slaps, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Not bad.
mean, they're on the fucking the water down there in the peninsula, and there was fucking pirates and Buccaneers.
Sure
and
was,
shit in the
yeah.
waters around there.
Yep. Love it.
Fair enough. They also play in Tampa, Florida. The Tennessee Titans. Here's where I don't think this hits. I think
I would
this is
give
one
it,
of the ones where
0?
this was the old Houston Oilers team, correct?
It was. Yeah.
I struggle with this sometimes because, dude, I'm old, and it was old school back then. And when the new teams, the
Yeah,
expansion
we're
teams
kind of
came-
dicks, you know? Like,
But
it's
it was
old.
like, yeah,
It's against the grain. Titans love the name. I
I
love
like
the
the
name.
name.
Yeah.
But I think it was one of the things that they just went with a big, tough name,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
Also, remember
am
the
I-
Titans.
I don't know. Was that
Come
was
on.
roughly the same time?
Around the same
or-
time,
Was
probably.
it? Fuck. Dude, I literally typed in San Frisco, not San Francisco. Idiot.
And give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
Yeah. I think
When
Tit-
did Remember the Titans come out? That's your job right now.
– 2002.
Okay. The
Is that
Oilers.
right?
No, you're 5 years off. Oilers
Really?
went to Nashville in 97.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be great if we knew this or had an intern feeding us this information?
When did that movie come out?
I
2005?
asked you what year. You told me.
Yeah. Was that right?
I don't know. You were supposed to be looking it up, you dumb cunt.
No.
My God, I gotta fucking do everything in this goddamn show. Equals.
Oh,
squared.
heaven forbid.
Whoa, Titans does not have a Y in it. Came out in 2000, so it was 3 years later.
Okay. I wasn't far off.
You weren't far off. It was a very good, educated guess, sir. I will
Thank
give
you.
you that. All right. Tennessee is named after a state. They play in Nashville.
Who came
gotta-
after? So
What do you
it
mean?
was. Remember the Titans came out in when?
2000,
And the Titans were named the Titans in
97.
fuck.
Yeah, nice try. All right. Last team on the list, which is one of the teams we talked about right at the very beginning, the Washington Commanders. All right, so hang on a second. Now I need to hear that. I know what this noise is. So around the corner, we have what used to be our garage.
Mm-hmm.
Before we moved in, the guy turned it into a listening room and built a garage in front.
Mm-hmm.
This room over here has zero heat in it. Neither does this Florida room I'm in. Outside, I'm basically outside right now. In that room, there's a door that goes into our kitchen. Just right there, I have 2 huge boxes of cans and bottles. Right?
Sure.
We throw them in there. A couple months after they fill up, I take them to the store. I have a propane heater down here. The temperature's now 63. It was 42 when we started. It's warming up the cans, and you can hear them going.
I heard him pop. Yeah.
You can hear
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I keep looking. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I'm expecting Krista to walk down here, but she's sound asleep.
I thought
And
I thought it was one of your shitty dogs.
no, there's sound. The gate's
Really?
up there. There sounds like it's the fucking cans warming up. You're gonna hear the bottles going.
I heard boop, boop.
So all right, the Commanders. Shitty name. Back to the Redskins.
I personally think the fact that there are multiple people that are of Native American descent want it to be the Redskins.
Yeah, there's a huge lawsuit coming up, dude.
So the only people like that would protest. Oh god damn it!
Words.
Come on! Take 3.
Huh?
The only people that would protest it are actually like fat white girls, right? Right?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, just name it the fucking Redskins. It's a red. The logo was made by an Indian chief.
Chief White Horse. What's
Not white. It's tan
No,
horse. Tan horse. Red horse. Chief.
No,
Is that
no.
what? I mean, come on. Just do it.
yeah.
The fact that like there's guys on NFL broadcast that are talking to Joe Theismann.
Washington Redskins.
And
I have my contacts in, so I cannot see my phone very well at all.
Joe Theismann's like, yeah, anyways, when I played for the, and he has to like think about what he's talking about is fucking criminal.
Yeah. Chief
It's
Two Guns.
Redskins.
Chief Two Guns White Calf was the guy.
2 Guns White Calf.
Yeah.
That's his face
Yeah.
on the fucking thing. And he was a proud warrior.
Yeah. His whole family's fucking bent out of shape, and they want this because it was an homage to him, and they
Yes,
took that
of
as
course.
a great thing that
Yeah.
that whole city was paying respect to their tribe and their nation and their people and
And then they
everything.
called them, they had the balls. For the one season, it was like, oh, and the Washington football team. And then they had the balls.
Check out that. I just sent you a picture of a helmet I was about to buy. I got sniped out from
Dude,
underneath
I'm
me.
all in. Yeah. They had the balls to be like, you know what? After weeks, yeah, look at this. Oh, dude, it's sick.
How
Sick.
cool is that, though? That's a
Sick as
Theismann
fuck.
helmet.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
sick as fuck. So this franchise had the balls to call it the Commanders.
And I know why they wanted that. Ken, we mentioned it right before we started this whole list. It was the low-hanging fruit. It was
Sure.
something easy because CIA, FBI, all that shit's there. It's the nation's capital. All right, it was a panic. I mean, when they went to the Washington football team, it's just literally what Utah is doing in hockey.
Yeah,
Utah
just
Hockey Club.
bland. Yeah,
Come on, motherfuckers. Seattle got a team. They were able to pick a name.
but bland ass shit.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go. Okay, so bland ass is Washington Football Club. Fine.
Yeah.
Soccer club, whatever. Fine.
Let me go.
But
here.
you're gonna go from the Redskins.
Yeah.
With a guy's face that's paying homage to the people
Headdress and all.
that had the land. Yeah. Had it.
Intimidating as fuck.
And you're gonna call them the Commanders.
Yeah.
With like, dude, a commander, last time I checked, was the head of an army. Last time I checked, was the same people that walked all the Indians out of the land.
Yeah.
And that's better?
Yeah.
You're gonna call it the Commanders?
It's just like what happened in I mean, I'm waiting for the something to fall. There's a phrase. I can't think of it. Something to fall now.
Dicks.
Where all the dicks to fall. Where
Nice.
everybody's got to change their name. Like Cleveland
The Browns
baseball team. No, the baseball team. Literally
God,
shit
dude.
the bed.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, we can't be. We don't
They're
want to
the
involve in
general.
this with the PC." No, like fucking Indians.
No.
And their
Cleveland's now the
mascot was-
Generals, right?
No, it was the Washington Gen. They were the Washington Bullets, but you can't be called a bullet because it's
Oh, yeah,
racist
okay.
or whatever. It hurts people's feelings that you're talking
what's
about. Whatever.
Cleveland's baseball team called?
Cleveland went from the Cleveland Indians, who had one of the coolest mascots, Chief Wahoo,
Yeah.
having a good time. Everybody enjoyed it.
Sure.
Nobody was mad about it. Some of the fucking liberals. Then they changed the name to the Guardians.
Okay.
You want to talk about fucking complete opposite ends of the spectrum? Come on.
And the Cleveland Indians were called the Indians because they were the first franchise ever to have actual Native Americans on their squad.
team. Yes. Hey man, we only need 9 baseball players. We have 6 Indians and 3 white people. We're gonna go with majority here, and we're gonna call ourselves the Indians. Hey, guess what? The white people are like, you know what? A little feather in their cap.
Yeah.
We're
Fuck
one of
it.
you now.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm a shortstop, dude.
But I mean, how long before Major League gets a CGI upgrade, and they're not the Indians anymore?
Oh, how about the Yankees?
Dude, what about the Blackhawks in hockey?
Yeah, it's happening.
What about
It's
the
gonna
Atlanta
happen.
Braves, the Kansas City Chiefs? What about all these fucking teams that have like North Dakota State or North Dakota College? They're FCS. They're one notch below the big dogs. They're like the Fighting Sioux.
Mm-hmm.
How long before you take that away?
Yeah.
We got to
Have you ever
stop
read about
pandering
Stewie
to the
Dean?
1%. The 99% can't pander to the 1% anymore. I don't
Dude.
give a fuck about your feelings.
And all these
There's
assholes
bigger
are
things
like,
about this.
they're amazed on the day that they go from the the Redskins to the Commanders,
Yeah.
and then they don't give a fuck.
Oh, I get it. You're selling
They
new
live their life.
merchandise. The
Like,
team is making $1 million, $1 billion on you because
sure, jersey
I mean,
sales.
I know there's helmet sales. I mean, it's still tough to
Sure.
find old school Redskins shit because more people are keeping
But
hanging on to them.
Daryl Green, one of
Adam's
the greatest cornerbacks of all
Adam
time.
Adam Mel's favorite football player.
Yeah, one of the greatest cornerbacks of all time.
Also spells his name like mine. Cool ass dude.
Sweet. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
He's already in there, probably, right?
Yeah,
He has to be. But he's now of the Washington Commanders.
No, he's always going to be remembered like Monk and Theismann, and who's the other? They had another guy, John Riggins. They're Redskins forever.
It's insane to me. I'm not a fan.
Now,
Now,
I have a question for you.
if you tell me, like, if you tell me
Oh yeah, he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2008.
it actually offends you, and you actually have the heritage and the reason to be offended, like,
It's plausible. It has to be plausible.
that's fine. Yeah,
I can
tell me that.
understand that, but you
Yeah.
know how many of those there are?
0. Yeah,
That many.
yeah, nothing.
It's just nothing, man. It's all these people that have to feel included and want their feelings validated, that want this shit changed. The rest of
Yeah,
us
I mean,
grew up with that, and nobody had a problem with it. And most people today, again, stop pandering to the 1% or the 0.5% that have a problem with it. Your feelings are not my fucking triggers, dude. Those are your responsibilities to
Dude,
manage.
there was a
that.
billion chicks that wore fucking pussy hats in March when Trump won. It's like, but did you all have 401ks? Did they all do better? Like, just calm the fuck down, man. It's not bad.
Um,
Go ahead. Question.
are you gonna want to do one more? It's 2 a.m.
Sure.
I'll do 40 minutes if we stop in the next couple of seconds here. I got one
Yeah.
question to ask you. All right. There are 3. I now that I have this Wikipedia page up, I'm gonna have some fun with it with you. There are 3 stadiums in the NFL right now that seat 80,000 or more. Can you name them?
Dallas.
Check. Look up at me. Don't look at your phone. Look up at me. I'm up
My
here.
phone's over
Eyes
here.
up here. I don't care where your phone is.
Dallas. Fuck.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Jerry's World. Jerry World? No.
Jerry
Yeah,
World.
Jerry
Yeah.
World. Yeah.
Dallas. Fuck. I don't know. I'm trying to blank.
Really?
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
Dallas. Fuck. What was the big one? Kansas City?
No.
No.
That's number 4.
Yeah. Vegas.
No.
Fuck. Okay. I don't know. Tell me.
Number 1 is Giants and Jets, 82.5. Number 2, go Pack Go.
Really?
81.4. And Dallas was number 3 at 80 even. Then the Chiefs at 76. Flip that. Who do you think has the least?
Jaguars.
No.
What?
No.
Capacity or filled?
Capacity.
Chargers?
No.
Who?
Bears. Soldier Field.
What?
61-5.
Huh.
The Bills are going to be right at the bottom of this list come next year or
Uh-huh.
2 years ago, 2
Yeah.
years from now, because Cardinals are third from the bottom at 63-4, and the Commanders have 62, and I think the Bills are going to fall right into that list. They're at 70 something right now.
76?
I don't think so. Bills are at 70, just under 72.
Dude, Mafia. Doesn't matter.
Worst.
You need to fucking calm your shit, dude.
Worst. Well, you need to come your shit. Worst.
You need to calm your shit.
All right, just open a new beer. You got 47 minutes. You want
All
to
right.
bounce out of this? I don't know what we're coming back with. Maybe a clip show. Maybe
Doesn't
some
matter.
racism. Maybe some sexism. Maybe
Dude,
some bigotrism.
I
Maybe
promise I'm
Trismism?
coming back with a lot of racism.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. I'm coming in hot. All right. All right.
Later, Gooks.
Gooks.
Dude,